This morning, students in Uvalde getting ready for the final day of class as this week marks 1 year since that deadly shooting at Robb Elementary. 19 students and 2 teachers killed just days before summer break. Since that shooting, Uvalde families have been fighting for accountability and calling for a change in Texas gun laws. Megan Mitchell joins us from our newsroom with more on what's being done in Austin right now. Megan.
Yeah, good morning to you, Mark. So there's definitely a feeling of frustration for many of the families of Uvalde students who were killed 1 year ago. And while gun control specifically has not made progress at the state capitol, one school safety bill is still holding on. In the years since the shooting, we've learned about multiple law enforcement failures on that day. It took nearly 77 minutes for almost 400 responding officers to confront the killer as children inside called 911 begging for help. The Uvalde School District changed its calendar year to avoid being on class on that first anniversary. The superintendent worried about the emotional toll of that day, so the last day of school is today. The Cazares family has turned their sorrow into activism. Jasmine Cazares lost her little sister Jackie in the shooting. Now, for the last year, she and her family have been taking road trips to the state capitol and traveling to Washington, D.C., fighting for change. Their focus was a bill that would have raised the age to buy a semi-automatic rifle from 18 to 21 years old. That failed.
I remind myself that the fight that I'm fighting is for my sister, but it's not just for my sister. It's for her friends, it's for the teachers, it's for the survivors, it's for mass shooting victims from years before.
Okay, so that one bill that's still holding on, that deals with school safety. It's House Bill 3. It would require schools to ramp up their active shooter plans. It would also require the Texas Education Agency to create a safety and security department. The state Senate passed it yesterday without one key element, though, the requirement to have an armed security officer at every campus. The bill now heads back to the House, where it'll need a final approval before heading to the governor's desk. Mark, back to you.